the thing about these acceptance emails is that the opening sentence of the email is like really, really misleading, and it makes it sound like you haven't gotten it. It makes it sound like you've been rejected at the beginning. Like, it opens with, "We thank you for the time you have dedicated to your audition process." And I was like, fuck, no, god damn it. I was like, no, I fucked it up. And then I kept reading. It says, "We're delighted to say that we would love you to have you be a part of Nijisanji." And I was like, I literally was sat there and I like hugged my phone. Like, I sat there and I just kind of kicked my feet and I was like, yes, and then I remember like, I was so scared of fucking it up. I was so scared of fucking it up, of like breaking some unseen rule, of like answering wrong to one of the emails. Obviously, because like, it not only has it been so many hundreds of years since I had been to Japan at the time, but also, you know, customs change, culture changes, and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, what is the etiquette? How do I address these people? How do I do this? How do I do that? And then when I started to reply to the email, it was like, you know, name, like, this is from manager, or this is from staff, you know, name redacted, obviously. And I was like, I didn't know how honorifics worked, you know? And so I was like, should I add the honorific or should I not? I'm like, are they going to find it like offensive if I use the wrong one? I'm like, if I don't use it at all, is that like informal? Are they not going to like that? But if I use the right one, like, is it just going to seem like I'm a foreigner who's like, and maybe I shouldn't be using it, you know? And so before I replied to the email, I had literally like done so much research on how to use honorifics properly. And even then I'd like cross-reference second opinion from all these different fucking articles. And in the end, I realized that management were actually just very sweet. And like, you know what's something really funny? A little while ago, like we were having a conversation on Discord with a couple of Niji people. This was a good few months ago. Like, this was a while ago. But I remember Reimu was there. We were chatting about, like, you know, the process of when we got accepted into Niji. And I was talking about the way that I write emails, because when I write emails, I don't mean to pat myself on the back. I'm really, really fucking good at writing like formal emails and stuff, and like sounding like someone from work, you know, the right amount of exclamation points, the right amount of like extra details, the right, like, being concise in the right way. And so that's what I was doing when I was writing to Niji. And it was like, you know, whenever they would send me an email with like, "We would need this from you. How do you feel about this and this?" And I would write back and I would be like, "Thank you so much for your email. Very excited to keep working together. On the following, I feel as though this would be excellent, although I do have some thoughts that perhaps we could also try this. Thank you very much for your time, and I look forward to speaking again soon." And I looked up like the best ways to end off a letter, and it was like, oh, if you don't know them, the best thing is best regards. You know, warm regards is too personal. You wouldn't say yours sincerely unless you knew someone. So you say regards or best regards, or just like sign your name at the bottom. And so I learned that. And then when I said this, Raymond was like, "Why the fuck are you writing it so formally?" And her emails to Niji are literally like, I don't know, like IDK ... maybe we can do this and stuff like that. And I was like, you were writing to this company like that? You were writing in like text lingo? What the fuck? But then it turned out, obviously, everything was fine, and she got in. So I've concluded that I was just massively overthinking. But at the same time, I'm glad I did. And you know something? I still talk to stuff like that, you know.